did we fire a customer? Well, I fired a few. Put a few on probation too. It might sound funny, but I've had some customers that I worked for a really long time, and customers that, you know, we just talked on the phone. I've been in this line of work long enough to know that even when I talk to people on the phone, in some cases, whether I want to work for them or not, but I've got customers that I've had to fire. They're just mean, aggressive people. I'm not going to get into all of it. I could probably do a chapter on every person or a video on every single person. So I fired people over their animals. I've had people that had a big dog chase me in the bathroom. Great big old dog, Great Pyrenees. Dog big enough to kill a man. And a customer hollered at me, "Oh, come on out and let's try it again." I opened up the door, cracked it a little bit. He's holding that dog down in the headlock. He said, "Come on out." And I said, "No, that dog yanked out of his arms." I said, no. So I ended up having to threaten to call the police before I could even come out of the bathroom. I made him lock him outside, and he didn't lock the dog. So I've had, the dog things happen a lot. You know, I've had some customers that just disappear when you walk in the house. And in most cases, I have to go in and out of the house a few times to get parts or tools or whatever. You can't carry it all in at one time. And come in, the next time in, the dog aggressively runs at me, and I've had them corner me against the wall. Big dogs, like German Shepherds. So, yeah, I've had to fire people over their dogs. And I've had to kind of fire people over their kids. I've been in homes where kids have zero home training. I mean, no home training. Just oh Lord. So, and I've been in bathrooms and kitchens and stuff where the kids just a few feet away, just, and I don't mean babies. I mean kids that are just rotten to the core, that just scream to the top of their lungs over video games not cooperating with them and stuff like that. And I told the parents before I left, I'm like, look, I said, I'm sorry, but you know, I can't work around stuff like that. I've picked my tools up and left. I have. And I've put people on probation. I've had people through the years that I put on probation that just were really hard to get money from at the end of the job. And I'm talking about people that had money. And the next time they call, I'm like, no. I said, I'm going to let you try some other people for a while and get you feel, and maybe next time you call, I'll help you out. And they don't understand, but I try to explain it to them. And I've had some customers, obviously on the sauce when they call, that, I don't know, they watch too much TV about handymen in their homes. And I've had people call and tell me they love me. And just sauce to the gill. Stuff like that, which, you know, makes me a little uncomfortable. I had one recently, I'm not going to get into it. And then she called back just the other day, and she was like, "Oh, I know we had a pretty good falling out here a few weeks ago, but I've got a bad leak, and I need you to come over here and fix it." And I'm like, I didn't even answer the phone. So some people got to put on probation. Oh man, I have approached customers in their homes because they're abusive, either their kids or their spouses, and I don't sit there and take it. I can't sit and watch that kind of stuff happen. So if I see a spouse tell another spouse go in another room, they've got this under control, I pretty much immediately step up. I don't go for that kind of stuff. A couple times I've done it, and the next time around was different. It seemed to solve the situation. But I've had this one guy that had a pan under his sink, absolutely full of water. And when I opened up the cabinet, I had to dip it out. And he looks over at his kid, and I don't remember how old this kid was. He wasn't very old, 8, 9, 10, something like that. And he goes, "Well, that was his job. He was supposed to get that emptied." I said, "No, sir, that was your job." So I don't think they ever went back to his house either, because he had a weird handshake. When he shook your hand, he threw it to the side as soon as he got done with like 1, 2 shakes, and then he just throw your hand to the side. So that particular day, on the way out, I throwed his hand, just about throwed his arm out of place. Not hardly, but I give it back to him. So, can you fire customers? Sure you can. I have, and I've also put people on probation. All right, guys. Till the next tip. See ya.